ups and downs for Love last season, you know that he must have enjoyed winning for a change. And being in the league so long without making the playoffs, he finally got a chance to play in the postseason.
Now, here's Thompson after LeBron James's miss. Iguodala outside. Dishes it to Green. Back to Iguodala. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And they were really locked in from beyond the arc in that game. I mean, the results wouldn't have looked anything like it did had it not been for their ability from beyond.
Exactly. They were spraying home threes at a huge rate.
How much more is there to say about LeBron James, Clark? Incredible consistency, unbelievable athleticism. He just is a marvel in every way the longer he plays.
Kevin, when you look at his career averages, I mean, just off the charts, and he has the same unbelievable year every year. The consistency, phenomenal.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Jones checked in for Draymond Green. Barbosa comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Here's Ezeli. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
In talking about LeBron's consistency, it's not just a physical effort. It's also a mental one. I mean, you know you're targeted by the defense all game. That'll wear down even the best players. How is it that LeBron's armor just never seems to be penetrated?
Barbosa kicks to Iguodala. And that one is hammered home.
It really does make the game easy for you. Teammates, when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Now here's Williams. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Varejão's shot is good.
You know, on the topic of LeBron, one of the few areas where he could improve consistency in is from the three-point line. 3 years ago, he hit over 40% from downtown. 2 years ago, 38. Then last year, down to 35.
Here is Livingston. Anderson Varejão making his last shot. The jump hook tried to bank it in, but he misses. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside Williams. Picked by Varejão. Thompson. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role. Didn't let the move bother him and still put up solid numbers off the bench.
Well, for Thompson, he was great off the bench. You're right, Greg, for the Cavs last year. Even earned some Clark's 6th Man of the Year consideration votes.
And deserved it because of how he played and his impact. He actually had his best year in terms of shooting efficiency. Shot a career-high 55% from the floor.
And one thing about Tristan Thompson, he is an absolute terror on the offensive glass. Was top 5 in that category last year, despite playing less than 27 minutes a game. Does a terrific job with anticipation of the carom and uses his gigantic wingspan to just go up and reel it in. Terrific motor and nose for the glass.
The feed to Shumpert. It's Varejão, high post. Dellavedova, the pass to Williams. And the 3 off target.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Greg, you were talking about Tristan Thompson. LeBron came out and said he's one of the best pick-and-roll defenders in the NBA. And Clark, that's high praise from the King.
No doubt. I mean, Thompson is an emerging force. If he could just develop his shooting stroke a little more, then you're talking about a very, very valuable player.
Good point.
And for Terrence Jones, there's a quiet excitement surrounding him in personnel circles. Last season, he was a much better rim protector, way up in blocks, and his three-point percentage was up as well. So those are the kinds of year 3 improvements that talent evaluators are always looking for, especially when you come into the league as an underclassman.
And another lead change here. How many of these are we going to have tonight?
I'm not quite sure, but I'm willing to bet it'll be more than a few.
Here is Livingston. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. There's the pick. Kicks to Azili. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And he gets it to go. Iguodala's got 5. Well, looking at Terrence Jones, he really has that complete game. His ability to make a play at the rim, hit 35% of his threes. He's a multi-dimensional threat. Long player, well-schooled, falls in line, I think, very well with any good team in this particular case. With one of the playoff teams in the West.
Yeah, he's one of the more efficient players in the league, over 53% his first 3 seasons. So defenses might want to choose to ignore somebody else.
And that one's good.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
1:07 left in the first quarter. They set the pick. Screen by Jones. Iguodala dishes to Jones. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And guys, the first year for David Blatt, he was second-guessed at every turn. And that happens when you are picked to make the finals, but also when you coach LeBron James.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut. He's checked in for Azili. Harrison Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. Thompson, he's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. Now here's Curry. He's got 12. The dish to Barnes. Thompson in the corner. It's good from long range. And the Warriors lead by 5.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. It's stolen by Bogut. Thompson left side. Now the pass to Jones. Puts up the baby hook. Nice touch on the bank shot. And it's a 7-point Warrior lead. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the